Women will never get a raise unless they ask for it. It is no secret that women make less than men. Unless you ask for the raise you want, you will never get the raise that you deserve. I'm Belinda Harris, and I'm an HR professional with over 15 years experience in the human resource field. Every day, I post videos to help job seekers like you make the best choices for themselves. I have a master's degree in human resource development and certifications by the Human Resource Certification Institute and Society of Human Resource Management. I am a speaker, a trainer, and business owner, and I am here to help you secure your next employment opportunity. Imagine going into your boss's office to ask for a raise. But right before you get any words out, your boss says, "We've noticed all the work you've done, and we want to give you a 25% raise." You're stunned because you think they haven't even noticed because they haven't said anything before this. You jump up excited, ready to conquer more goals. And right before you walk out your office, your boss, they call your name. You turn around and you hear your alarm going off because it's time for you to wake up. It was just a dream. You may be thinking, my boss sees the work I'm doing. I will get a raise. Your boss sees the work, but remember, closed mouths don't get fed. We've all been there, worried about discussing money and our salaries at work. But the truth is, the longer we work at a company, the more value we provide it. Maybe you started optimizing processes, or you've gotten so comfortable in your role that you consistently exceed job expectations. You might have even gotten so comfortable that you've taken on responsibilities outside of your job description. If that is the case, you're probably ready to negotiate a raise at your job. It might sound scary, but negotiation is a valuable skill that you will take with you throughout your life. The fact is that although negotiation is intimidating, when done correctly, being able to negotiate can bring you thousands of extra dollars per year. The first part of negotiation is understanding the value you bring to the company and being able to communicate that value to your manager. The next part is being able to confidently communicate that value you bring to the company. I'm going to talk about ways to prepare for a raise. You want to dress for success. Dress for the job you want. Studies have shown that your appearance can make a huge difference when it comes time for a promotion. But avoid overdoing it. Don't dress like the CEO unless that's the next obvious transition for you. Other than that, dress like your boss. But remember, be consistent with dressing so that it stands out. Don't make it a hit and miss with your dressing. One day you're dressed for the success. The next day, not so much. Be consistent. Be indispensable. Be so important that they possibly can't let you go. They'll want to promote you or give you a raise just to keep you happy. Think about things you can do that will make you more important at work. Look around and see what your employer deems as being important. Ask your boss what are the key areas of importance to the agency. Know the goals of the company and do your part in helping the company reach that goal. Become better at your job. Promotions and raises often go to those that have earned them. Be the person that deserves it the most. Grow as much as you can regarding your expertise at your job. Find ways you can stand out from your peers. Everyone knows who the best is in each department is. Be that person. You can ask your boss what areas you need to improve on so that you can focus on improving those areas. Be more efficient. Embrace or incorporate technology tools in your work. Make sure all your loops are closed and there are no loose ends in your work. Be visible. If you do great things but no one knows about them, you're not getting the most out of your effort. Ensure that people know about the great things you're doing. Choose assignments that have the greatest visibility. Talk about the things you accomplished to your boss. Make sure they know the great work you're doing. Let them know what goals you're achieving. Be confident. One of the most important parts of negotiation is to be confident in the value you provide. You do that by writing down ways in which you contribute to the growth of the company and the responsibilities you take on. Now, you want a raise? Then have a figure in mind. Understanding the extra value you bring to the company so you know your worth, have a figure in mind that you want to work towards. If you've taken on responsibilities outside of your role, consider comparing your salary and responsibilities to the salary data online. Then you can bring market data for that role and ask how you can start adjusting your salary to reflect your new role. If you don't already have one of them, develop a positive relationship with your manager. Practice talking with your manager and asking for feedback. Be genuinely interested in how you can perform beyond expectation. Again, get a picture of your manager's expectations and how you can help the company. You want to work towards a goal. 3 months before your annual review, ask your manager, what can I achieve in 3 months in order to justify a higher raise? This will also give your manager advance notice that you will be ready to discuss a raise. Come prepared with metrics. When you arrive at your annual review, be prepared to justify your raise. Provide metrics and numbers to show your accomplishment. Tie those accomplishments to the overall impact towards the company. Now, be mindful of your timing. If the company is suffering through a slow quarter or a recession, it might not be appropriate to ask for a raise. So be aware of the company's budget and performance. Consider non-monetary benefits to receive instead. There are other ways to negotiate beyond a salary raise. If the company isn't ready to raise your salary to the level you want, suggest other ways to recognize your performance. You could suggest more vacation days, or transportation reimbursement, or equipment upgrades, educational or training opportunities, or even the opportunity to work from home. If you receive a no, set a clear goal in writing. Work with your manager to establish a clear goal and suggest revisiting your request for a raise once that goal is hit. Follow up. Whether you received a yes or a no, always follow up afterwards. Show your appreciation for the raise or consideration and be proactive about how goals will be measured over time. Overall, these are great habits to keep in mind when you're advancing your career. Your proactivity and interest in the company's success should not go unnoticed. Plus, the time you spend researching the metrics and value you bring to the company will help your career advancement in and outside of that organization. Remember that it's normal to ask for a raise, and a no today might turn into a yes 3 months from now. If this video brought any value, and you're wondering what to do next. First, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post videos daily on topics such as this. Second, sign up for a newsletter for tips, templates, resources, and news as it relates to employment, productivity, confidence building, and time management. This is Belinda, and I'll see you at the next video. Hey, before you leave, I need you to subscribe. We need more rocket stars to land their dream job. Subscribe.